what does it mean to have a breach of the peace in Texas? My name is Anthony Bandiero. I'm an attorney and senior legal instructor for Blue Gold Law Enforcement Training, bringing in a roadside chat. All right, this is for my Texas cops. All right, so just calm down, no hooting, hollering. I want you to listen up, listen good. Because this is actually a question that I've gotten a few times, because this comes from an issue in Texas Code of Criminal Procedure 14.03. And it says that officers may make an arrest without a warrant. And it lists several examples of when you can do that. Felonies, or any offense committed within the presence or view. That's right, in the presence, fine. And several other misdemeanors, including family violence, violation of protective orders, disorderly conduct. It also allows a warrantless arrest for a breach of the peace. Well, what does that actually mean, right? And the officer, I think I remember this officer. He was actually in one of my classes in Texas, and he asked me about this. And what does that mean? Well, it probably means the other stuff that was already included, like the disorderly conduct and so forth. But it does have a definition, and we're going to use COGGIN v. State, Texas Appellate Court 2003. So COGGIN is COGGIN. And the court said, thus, we are left with the question of whether appellant's gesture tends to incite an immediate breach of the peace. And it said, actual or threatened violence is an essential element of a breach of the peace. And they're referencing some other Texas cases, okay? So let me just repeat that. The court said, actual or threatened violence is an essential element of a breach of the peace. So you're fighting, your fighting words, your incitement, and so forth. So not only would a domestic violence be covered specifically by 14.03, but even those people who are fighting, in my view, they are actually fighting somebody like in a bar, for example. There's no DV relationship, no family violence, but they are battering other people. That, to me, I know it is. It's a breach of the peace. It's violence. And that arrest can be made even though it was not committed in your presence, and it may be a misdemeanor, okay? So, that's the best I can do, okay? There really is no silver bullet. Officers in Texas is exactly how you should apply breach of the peace. Frankly, other things kind of resolve, whether it's the domestics and so forth. But that's the best thing I can do for you guys, okay? So you're looking for that actual or threatened violence. If you have that, you most likely have the essential ingredient you need for a breach of the peace, and you can make that arrest, whether it's the battery and the and so forth, right? Also the threats. All right. Okay, so there you have it. If you like what we're doing here at Blue to Gold, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Until next time, my friends, you stay safe.